Hi, everybody. So we are going to give Number Talks a try using the Zoom application. So in order for us to do that, we thought it would be really helpful to show to the parents what a Number Talks is. All of the teachers have been utilizing this and all of the students have, but we wanted to create a very brief PowerPoint to explain what a Number Talks is and how it works. So I'm going to go through very quickly this Number Talks PowerPoint so you can kind of see what it's all about. So first things first, what are Number Talks? So they are brief discussions. They should only last about 5 to 15 minutes, and they focus on student solutions for a single carefully chosen math equation that students answer without paper or pencil. So all of this math is done mentally. And they are going to be using hand signals, which I will show you in our next slide to show where they are in their thinking process with math. When they are ready to share, they will share out their answers on normally a whiteboard like I have behind me, but I'm going to model it for you on the PowerPoint. And after they put their work up on the board, or in this case, the PowerPoint, that is when other students would add on to their thinking or maybe critique their thinking or even defend their thinking. So I'm going to kind of model for you what that's going to look like. Okay. So up next, this right here, let me make this a little bigger for you. These are the Number Talks hand signals that I was referencing. So once the students see the equation up on the board, they are going to make that symbol in front of them just like I am and just like it shows the first piece of information. That shows that they are thinking. They're thinking about what they want to put down as their answer. Once they have their answer, they are going to give a thumbs up. That means I have an answer, I have a strategy. And once they start sharing, you might see kids do this, that means they agree with one another. And sometimes during this process, your child or other children, they might stay like this, that they're still thinking, because we all learn at a different pace and that it's perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do is I have a helper here today who is going to help me walk through what a Number Talk would look like. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my lovely daughter, Isabel. Say hello.
Hello.
So if she was a student in my classroom, that would be pretty cool. She would visualize or observe this equation that I would have up on the board. So I'm going to put it up there. We're going to pretend like I just put that on the board. And she is going to show me using her hand signals that she is thinking. And when she is ready, if she thinks that she has the answer, she's going to give me a thumbs up. Oh, smarty pants. And what other strategy the students can do is if they have one strategy, it's just one thumb, just their thumb up. Or one finger, I should say. But if they have more, they can put multiple fingers up, which is pretty cool. So if I am the teacher in this case, I would say, I would call out for answers. Okay, Isabel, what do you think the answer is to 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7?
24.
Okay, and what I would do is in the classroom, I would list about 3 solutions. And sometimes there's only one solution because they all agree, and that's perfectly fine too. But where the real magic happens is when you have the children explain, because this is all about them. This is all about what they think about math mentally. Because let's face it, in the real world, when they're going into restaurants or fast food places, we don't want them to have to take out their phone to figure out how much they're getting ready to spend. We want them to be able to find the solutions quickly and efficiently and proficiently. And that's what this is doing. So, Isabel, what did your brain do to get 24?
So first I added 5 plus 5 and I got 10. And then I added 7 plus 3 and got 10. And then that got me to 20. And then I added the 4 and I got 24.
Okay, did I record it as your brain was kind of thinking it? Did I do an okay job recording it? I did. Okay. So at this point, as you noticed, I did not question her at all during her thinking because I want her to have that time because that is her work. That is what her brain was thinking. And I don't want to take any of that away from her. So I allow her to solve it. And I just write exactly what her brain was thinking. And then at this point is when you would have other people in the classroom ask her questions. So I'm going to ask you questions. Is that okay? All right. So Isabel, why did you choose to solve it this way?
Because I thought it was an easier way to just do mental math.
Okay, what do you mean by that? What makes doing it the way you did it easy?
Because you don't have to, if you choose the number line, you don't have to do it in your brain and do that. So I just added numbers and got my answer.
Okay. Can I ask you one more question? Is there anything that makes the tens really easy to add?
Yes, because you know that 5 plus 5 equals 10 and 7 plus 2 equals 10.
Okay. And what makes the 10 friendly? Why do we want to be friends with Mr. 10?
Because it has a 0.
It has a 0, and that makes it really easy, doesn't it? Good job. High five, assistant. Okay. So that kind of in a nutshell is number talk. So this is a mathematical strategy, and this is something that we are going to try to implement using the Zoom application while we are not at school. So I hope this PowerPoint kind of helps you out in this video. I also have some others here. So here is another one that if you would like to try out with your child to see how it goes, that would be wonderful. Just a friendly reminder, there is no paper and pencil that is to be used. Okay? Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.